to speak of time passing. And usually I tell graduation classes that I want them to think of me on their 40th birthday. But since this is his school, I guess he came up with this. But I want something more for you. I want to do for y'all, because I'm so moved at what you've done for me. I would like to invite each one of you in the class of 2001 to my funeral. And I mean that I will not be having a good day that day, but I have told my wife and my heirs that I want the class of 2001 to have an honored place whenever my funeral takes place. And I hope as many of you will come as you possibly can, because I want you to know how swift time is. And there is nothing as swift as you know from the day you walk through Lassane Gate until this day, a heartbeat, blink of an eye. This is the way life is. It is the only great surprise in life. So I'm going to tell you how to get to my funeral. You walk up, you find the usher waiting outside, and here's your ticket. You pick up your Citadel ring, let them check for the 2001, and each one of you, I want you to say this before you enter the church at which I'm going to be buried. You tell them, I wear the ring. And I think that's just a unique story and a touching story, and something that should motivate almost every Citadel graduate to realize what's on their finger.
That's Waldo Miller talking, Custom Travel by Waldo, telling the Pat Conroy story. Pat Conroy, of course, the New York Times best-selling author, passed away March 4th. Waldo, do you have any idea how many people may have taken him up from that class of 2001?
I only know I checked some papers in South Carolina, and there was a graduate, a member of that class in Columbia, that had a bus that he used to pick up things with, not necessarily people, but he was in the recycling business. And he let his classmates know anybody wanted to fly in to Columbia, they could go down in his bus. And another classmate who lived close by where he was made reservations for 50 at the Q in Beaufort, which I would think would be a barbecue restaurant.
They'll do some of that in South Carolina for sure.
I would go along with it, huh?
Listen, Waldo, thank you for sharing. We got to get you back on to tell some more, not just Pat Conroy stories, Citadel stories, but we need to talk to you about travel and Charleston and go more into detail. So will you come back on with us?
I'd be happy to.